All right, so in section A of units 8, part 1, I'm going to be asking you guys the different parts of a circle. So this entire section is just vocabulary. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with the easiest. What a center is. Well, it's going to be smack down in the middle of a circle. And in this particular example, we have points K as our center. Okay, let me go ahead and highlight that too. The next vocabulary term is a radius. So a radius is going to be a line segment that goes from the center to one of the edges of the circle. So in this case, there are a couple, and they all have K in them. So the first one is JK, LK, and IK. And these are all line segments, so we're going to go ahead and put a line above them to indicate that they are line segments. The next one is a chord. So a chord is going to be a line segment that touches two different points on the circle. Okay, so for this one, let's go ahead, and it looks like HI and JL are chords because they touch the circle in two different places, and they are line segments. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark HI and JL. So HI and JL. Okay. All right, so the next one is a diameter. So a diameter is just twice the radius. So if we have a line segment that crosses the center and has edges or endpoints on the circle, we would consider that the diameter. Okay, so for this one, there's only one. That's going to be line segment JI. Okay. Next one, secant. So secant, please do not confuse this with chord. They look very similar. However, secant is a line. So it goes on forever and ever. And we already know what the chords are. So all I could do here is, instead of making a line segment, I'm going to go ahead and draw the symbol for lines. So it's kind of like a line segment, but it has arrows going on either direction. So HI and JL would be considered secants as long as we know that those lines go on forever and ever. Okay. The next vocabulary term is a tangent. Okay. So for this one, unlike secants, where it's a line that crosses the circle twice, a tangent just crosses the circle once. In this case, the only tangent would be this one. If we go ahead and extend this line segment forever and ever, it would be considered a tangent. So let's go ahead and write GJ as our tangent. Okay. The point of tangency goes along with the tangents. It is going to be the points at which the tangent touches the circle. So in this case, it's going to be point J. Okay. And let me highlight that one. So here is point J, and then here is my point of tangency. Okay, so now that we've gotten over the lines and line segments, we're going to go over the different arcs that you will encounter. So the first one is going to be a minor arc. So this one, you can easily tell it's a minor arc because there's only two letters when you write this down. Okay, so it's going to be anything that any arc that is less than 180 degrees. Okay, so here I have HI, that looks like less than 180. This is IJ, that's definitely less than half the circle, JL, and HJ. Those are all considered minor arcs, and we're going to go ahead and label them using two letters. Okay, so HI, HJ, JL, as well as L. Let's see, L, which one am I missing? LJ. oh, did I went the other way? So HI is this one, HJ is this one, JL is this one, and then the last one I'm missing is IJ, or no, IL. Okay. So let's go ahead and that one. And this is an I. To indicate that they are arcs, I'm going to go ahead and put the symbol above them right there. Okay, so we know these are minor arcs, again, because they have only 2 letters. For major arcs, these are going to be anything that is more than 180 degrees. So anything larger than a semicircle, okay? It looks like they include HIJ, ILJ, and HJL, okay? Again, because these are arcs, I'm going to go ahead and put the arc symbol. So real quick, HIJ is going to be this major arc right here. And then ILJ, oh wait, ILJ looks like it's not going to be a major arc. It looks like it's going to be more of a semicircle, okay? So a semicircle is going to be very similar in terms of writing out a major arc. The only difference here is instead of it being more than 180 degrees, it's going to be exactly 180 degrees, okay? Just try to delete this. So we have a semicircle at ILJ. It also looks like we have a semicircle here at JHI. So I'm going to go ahead and put JHI. And then feel free, if you see any more examples, go ahead and write that down too. I'm just going to give you guys a couple examples so you can see the vocabulary terms. Okay, the next vocabulary term is going to be central angle. So please do not confuse this with inscribed angle. So central angle uses the center for its vertex. So let's go ahead and highlight that purple, and then right here is my center, and right next to it is going to be my central angle. So in this case, my central angle is going to be angle JKL, so JKL, okay? And then our last vocabulary term, and again, do not confuse this with central angles, is inscribed angles. So if you have issues with trying to remember it, please remember central angle, you use the center for the vertex, and inscribed, you have the vertex on the circle, okay? So here, I have an inscribed angle at angle KJL, so KJL. I also have one at KLJ and HIJ. There's a ton of inscribed angles just because there's a bunch of points on that circle, okay? So that is section A. Please go over our notes on 8.1, parts of a circle, to be familiar with different parts that will be asked in section A. Okay, so that's section A.